Could life be operating on deeper principles than we once understood? For generations, biology has explained living systems through chemistry, through DNA, proteins, and cellular machinery. But as science advances, researchers are asking a larger question. What if some of life's most essential processes also depend on quantum phenomena? This question is at the heart of quantum biology, an emerging field dedicated to investigating whether quantum effects play meaningful roles in living systems. So let's get into this. What exactly is quantum biology? To understand quantum biology, it helps to break the term down into its parts. Biology is the study of life, so it studies living things. Cells, plants, animals, human beings. It explains how organisms grow, survive, heal, reproduce, and evolve. In simple terms, biology asks how life works. Physics is the science of matter, energy, forces, and motion. It explains gravity, light, magnetism, and how objects interact at a fundamental level. So physics explores how the physical universe works. Now, what do you think of when you hear the word quantum? If you're picturing science fiction, so time travel or traveling to the quantum realm, that's fun, but not exactly what we mean here. The word quantum refers to the smallest measurable scales of nature, the level of atoms, electrons, and subatomic particles. So quantum physics studies how matter and energy behave at these incredibly small scales. And at this scale, things don't always follow the rules we're used to. In physics, non-trivial quantum effects describe a set of behaviors that particles exhibit at very small scales. Things like particles tunneling through energy barriers they shouldn't be able to cross, existing in multiple states at once, or being influenced by things we'd normally consider too weak to matter. These effects are real, well-established, and form the foundation for modern technology, from transistors to MRI machines. To picture this, imagine a crowded city full of traffic. In classical systems, everything follows normal roads, traffic lights, and predictable routes. But in quantum systems, particles may behave as if they could take shortcuts, back roads, hidden tunnels, and more efficient routes. This can allow certain processes to happen faster or more efficiently than classical models alone could predict. So quantum biology asks the question, could these same kinds of quantum effects be happening inside living organisms? Not in an artificial, ultra-cold environment, not in a computer chip, but inside animals, plants, and possibly inside of us all? That's the question. Traditional biology, the kind most of us learned in school, explains life through chemistry, through cells, genes, and proteins. It looks at how molecules interact, how cells divide, how signals travel throughout the body, and it's incredibly powerful. Modern medicine has been built on it. But it mostly treats biology like a very sophisticated machine. Parts fitting together, chemical reactions firing in sequence, cause and effect at a scale that we can see and measure. And quantum biology doesn't really debate all that. It mainly asks, is there another layer, a deeper level of organization happening at the level of atoms and electrons that also shapes how life works? Not simply because life is made of atoms, but because some biological systems may be depending on quantum level mechanisms to function. Maybe this quantum layer could unlock a deeper understanding of some of the phenomena that are currently beyond our comprehension. Popular examples of quantum biology include photosynthesis deficiency, bird navigation. Certain migratory birds appear capable of sensing Earth's magnetic field, and one leading theory suggests that specialized proteins in their eyes may rely on quantum processes. Even smell. Some scientists have proposed that smell may involve a quantum mechanism called inelastic tunneling to help distinguish molecular vibrations. These aren't fringe ideas. They are being studied by serious researchers at major institutions. But quantum biology is still young and many questions do remain open. One of the most intriguing and underexplored areas of science is how weak magnetic fields, even fields of comparable strength to the Earth's magnetic field, may affect living systems. Think about it this way, life didn't evolve in a magnetic vacuum. Every organism on Earth has evolved inside a magnetic environment. So it's at least worth asking, has biology somewhat optimized around that environment? Quantum physics gives us a plausible mechanism to understand the interaction between biology and these fields. And if quantum effects make living systems sensitive to magnetic fields, even weak ones, then we may be missing a variable in how we understand cell behavior and health. Here's why quantum biology matters and why it matters now. If living systems are using quantum effects in biologically relevant ways, then our current understanding of life is incomplete. Not wrong, but incomplete. And incomplete knowledge leads to incomplete medicine. Incomplete understanding of healing, aging, and why some biological processes work the way that they do. If quantum biology reveals new mechanisms, new reasons why cells behave the way that they do, this could unlock how we approach disease, how we design drugs, how we think about the conditions that help living systems thrive. And to be clear, we're not saying that quantum biology has those answers yet. What we're saying is, if we can verify that quantum effects play a significant role in how biology functions, and we understand how to control those degrees of freedom, the implications would be groundbreaking. For decades, these ideas were too difficult to test, but that's changing. Advances in quantum sensing, precision microscopy, magnetic instrumentation, and computational modeling are finally making it possible to investigate these questions properly. We couldn't have run some of these experiments 20 years ago. And at the same time, different fields are talking to each other. Quantum biologists sit at the intersection of physics, computation, chemistry, and biology. As those disciplines get better at collaborating, sharing data, methods, and language, the field gains real traction. And open science is changing how research moves. New models of funding, publishing, and community coordination are letting researchers pursue questions that don't neatly fit into traditional grant structures. Quantum biology is emerging now because science is finally developing the tools needed to investigate it properly. The Quantum Biology DAO is a community-driven organization built to support open research in quantum biology. We help fund the work that's worth doing but hard to fund through conventional channels. If you're a scientist working in this space, there's a home for your work. If you're a builder, a funder, or someone who just finds any of this remotely interesting, there's also a place for you. The field of quantum biology is too important to remain siloed. Scientists and curious individuals alike all have a role to play. And by combining open science with serious research infrastructure, the DAO exists to help build the foundation for a new scientific frontier. Quantum biology is not a guarantee. It's not a science revolution that's already happened. But this field has begun gaining a lot of momentum. If any of this interests you or resonates with you at all, please follow us here, but more importantly, join our Discord here at quantumbiology.community. And remember, the future of biology is quantum.